And now, Download Thursday with Marquette Smith.
Well, politics is going viral in this Thursday's Download Report.
As potential contenders gear up for the 2012 elections, Marquette Smith takes a look at campaigning in the modern age.
That's right. Well, you know, Senator John McCain touts the power of Twitter while President Barack Obama announces his 2012 campaign online. This week, both Democrats and Republicans made history on the internet. On Wednesday, McCain became the most popular U.S. senator on Twitter with nearly 2 million followers. As campaigns shifts from knocking on doors to cyber wars, Maryland's Democratic and Republican parties discuss politics in the social media age.
You don't have a Facebook page and you don't have a Twitter account, you're sort of out of the loop. A lot of them launch their campaigns on Facebook or on Twitter. A lot of them, release major news stories on Facebook or Twitter. It's really becoming something that is a must-have in campaigning these days.
Now is the season for action.
Ramping up to the 2012 campaign, I'm sure social media is going to be a huge part of it. Can you tell me about some emerging technologies that you're using to reach more voters?
So I think the dynamic edge of the future is really on mobile apps. Everyone has iPhones or Android phones or even tablets. And how do we make sure that when they're in front of their phones, in front of their tablets, when they're mobile, how are we reaching them?
So is social media replacing people getting out there, knocking on doors and canvassing?
Oh, no. Like I would say we spend more money on different forms of media. Television is still critically important, and it is a great way and an effective way to reach voters.
Door-to-door canvassing and making phone calls is a really, really big part of campaigning, and that's sort of old technology. It's not really technological to go door-to-door and knock on somebody's door, but now with smartphones, you can go door-to-door and see, all right, I know whose door I'm going to, I know what their major issues are, and I think you'll see that as a big emerging thing in politics.
And in addition to mobile apps, both parties' representatives say you can expect to receive a lot more text messages from the campaigns coming up.
I bet you will.
Yes, so get a good plan.
So Marquette, what really started this great migration of politicians going online to campaign?
Well, Democrats say Howard Dean really embraced social media. He began to rally organizers back on Meetup.com back in 2004. But Republicans say John McCain started it. He raised over $2 million through his website in 2000. And I think our current president really capitalized on that by embracing all forms of social media. And the next wave, the buzzword is going to be mobile apps. They're going to come to you. They're no longer going to want you to come to them.
And what about the Republicans? How are they going online at this point?
Well, interestingly enough, I found that the Maryland Republican Party has one of the biggest Twitter bases in all of the country of both political parties. So here in Maryland, they're very active on Twitter. And the Maryland Dems, they also have a Twitter page. But, they're young guys. Both of the people who you saw in the piece, they are the Twitter masters. They are the ones, behind all of the tweets. So it's just one person and young people, and they're working really hard to get out their message.
It brings a young generation to politics.
Ready or not, here it comes.
All right, thanks, Marquette.